RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
We bring you play-by-play from George Terry, Riverbend Arena, campus of Lewis and Clark Community College in Godfrey, Illinois, and the Raiders in their black and gold and the Trailblazers in their white home uniforms trimmed in the blue. So the blue and white coached by Dion Thomas and Three Rivers coached by Gene Bess. And we are ready to go with the Raiders. Again, a record of 8-4. Their last game was against Swick, Southwestern Illinois College. They beat the Belleville team, and for Lewis and Clark, 3-7 their record again, 10 ball games so far, and here's game 11 before they break for Christmas and come out on January 3rd and play at ICC. But tonight, Three Rivers, and they win the tip. The Raiders have the ball, and they start the offense right now.
Clark starts in there man-to-man.
Tipped away, there's a turnover, and good defense to start. Trailblazers with Sykes, Weinglass, Gudofsky, Konert, and Taylor, Sam Taylor. Backdoor cut, nice move there. Up and in it goes for Sam Taylor. 2 points on the back door.
Great start in the half-court offense.
Raiders have the ball now underneath the basket. They bring it out to the three-point line. Now the free throw line into the corner. And quickly they move the ball around. Jambo, their leading scorer, he's a big man. Watch out, up and in. 6'10" sophomore. Ibrahim Jambo with 2 points.
Beautiful footwork in the paint.
Really a double team was collapsing on him there, and he still scored. 2-2. Lewis and Clark with the basketball. Their second possession. They'll try a three. Taylor is off the mark. The guard, Eli Sample from Crystal City, Missouri, with the rebound. And Sample brings it up the floor. He gives it to Jambo, number 42. Now out to Allende Sprewell. Over to the wing it goes, and Sykes with some man-to-man D on his player. And this pass or shot knocked out of bounds by the Lewis and Clark defense. And the Raiders will throw it in a 2-2 game.
A little bit of confusion there on the defensive side for the Trailblazers. The cuts through the lane were wide open.
Don't lose your man and make sure you talk. Communicate on D. Left-handed shot, missed there, tipped around and stays alive for John Meyer, who missed the shot. Now they swing it to Jambo over on the wing. He's guarded right now by big number 13, Malik Weinglass. There's a drive in the lane, blocked away again as again they let the drive go through the lane, but then a late blocked shot.
Great timing by Weinglass to come in with the help defense right on time.
Three Rivers College throwing it in. Jambo for three, way out there at the top, missed it. Rebound the other way for Sykes. So the Trailblazers here.
You never want to give any sort of shooter that wide open of a shot.
Dmitry Gudofsky holding it out high as the guards go down low for the moment. Gudofsky high, and free throw line jumper is up and in for big number 55.
Can prove he can shoot from the outside. That creates a whole different dynamic on the defensive end.
A 7-footer is on the board with a shot there. 7-foot sophomore. Now Jambo outside, and he hits a three. The 6'10" sophomore answers right back.
Weinglass right in his face. There's nothing you can do. Great shot over great defense.
Now a traveling called on the wing there on Chris Konert from Indiana, Tell City, Indiana. The 6'7" freshman walked with it. Back come the Raiders. They lead it 5-4, and they have 8 wins on the year. This weekend, they're going to play in a tournament in Chicago Friday and Saturday. So they'll get some more ball games in here in December. Down to the baseline it goes. Shot missed. Rebound, though, by the guard underneath there. And finally, Sprewell has it knocked out of his hands. But again, a guard with some nice penetration there, and he finds himself right at the hole.
Yeah, the dribble drive working very well right now for the Raiders. And
inside, missed shot. Rebound, Lewis and Clark.
And here comes the fast break.
They kick it to the three-point line, and we have another travel. It's another turnover. It's Sam Taylor with a walk, and it goes back to the black and gold.
Just saw the lane to the basket before putting the ball on the ground. And Trailblazers are going to have to avoid the mental mistakes to keep this one close.
Lewis and Clark coach Deion Thomas didn't think that one was a walk. Maybe some others and some other traveling and turnovers, but he didn't like that one. Here's Jambo with it. He's getting a touch almost every time down, and now we have a foul away from the ball. And it's going to be on Nelson Ali, number 34, it looks like. He'll pick up the foul. And it'll be our first foul of the ball game here. 6 o'clock start for Trailblazers basketball, and there's a steal, and it is Raiders ball, leading 5-4. Ali gets the ball down underneath to John Meyer. Meyer out high again to Ali. Now they swing it over to Sample. He's on the drive, lost it. It went right to their big man, John Meyer, who laid it in.
Godfrey got caught off the block there, and Meyer was there for an easy second chance.
7-4 now. Three Rivers College from Poplar Bluff, Missouri. They have the lead for head coach Gene Bess, assisted by Brian Bess. Conert off of a pick, missed it right elbow there. Free throw line extended. Back come the Raiders.
Those shots will fall if he gets that chance again.
And they throw it away as they try to kick it to the three-point line, and the Raiders going to bring in a sub right away. Jordan McGowan from Bernie, Missouri. He checks in, number 31, checks in for Eli Sample here. Looks like 6 or 7 players from Missouri on this Three Rivers roster. Inside, Sykes had the pass knocked away, but Godfrey right in there to lay it in as he was at the basket with the orange.
Smart extra pass by Conert there, giving it up when he had a chance to go up in the lane. Extra pass, easy bucket.
Godfrey with a good block, but it stays with the black and gold. Jambo for 3 again, good. And again, wine glass right in his face, but he nails a tray.
Shooter's feeling it. Wine glass is gonna have his hands full.
8 points already for the big man, number 42. 10-6, Sykes on the drive, missed it, follow no good, and a couple of good looks and no finish.
Those are those easy shots that Trailblazers really need to make sure go through, because that's 2 easy points that aren't gonna show up.
Right elbow shot up and in, quick stop and pop, and Sprewell has 2. 12-6 our score now, and some subs going to check in both ways. 2 subs each at the table in a moment here. Conert first on the drive, lays it up and in. Nice move.
Beautiful spin move. Leaned one way, got the defense to bite, spun around, and easy 2.
12-8 score now. 6 minutes into the ball game. 14 minutes left first half. And Raiders with the basketball, leading this game 12-8. They dump it down to Meyer, guarded by Godfrey. Out to the three-point line, and open is McGowan, and he hits it.
Conert left his man open beyond the arc. You can't leave a shooter open like that.
It's 3 threes already for the Raiders. 13.5 to go, and now traveling at the free throw line again. This one on wine glass. It's another turnover as Joseph and Stewart both check in. Davy and Joseph and Princeton Stewart in for the Trailblazers now.
A little more, a faster, more athletic look for the Trailblazers, trying to maybe get out in transition on the offensive end.
Sam Taylor out, Chris Conert out for the moment for Coach Dion Thomas. To the wing, Jambo, and knocked away from behind. Wineglass, and they're going to say it went off of Three Rivers, though. It's Lewis and Clark ball.
Still full court press by Three Rivers.
And up the floor, Lewis and Clark. Into the front court was number 5, Marlon Sykes. Guarded there by number 11, Sprewell. Into Gudovsky, up and in. He has 2 more.
Great touch by the big man there.
3 buckets, 6 points for the big 7-footer, Dmitry Gudovsky. Now right elbow shot missed, tipped around, and Wineglass out of there with it. 15-10, Trailblazers down by 5.
Great determination there. Mistimed his jump for the rebound, but stuck with it and came down with it.
Sykes gets a pick to Gudovsky again. Left it short. Wineglass with the rebound. And the follow blocked away. Big block there. Leonard Smith sliding over with the swat.
Wineglass is going to have his work cut out for him down in the block. But great offensive rebound.
Jambo checks out. So try to do something while he's out of the game. Jambo with 8 points already. It's 15-10, Three Rivers. Lewis and Clark will throw it in to the top of the key. Gudovsky to Sykes. Sykes will back it up. He and Sprewell, some good battles already out there. Watch number 5 and number 11 go at it. Here's number 5, Sykes. Sprewell all over him. 12 minutes to go. Shot clock down to 10. Out high, Gudovsky swings it to the three-point line. 3 ball, no, tipped up. And that won't go either. And Wineglass with an offensive rebound and a foul on the black and gold.
You'd like to see Gudovsky go a little bit stronger to the rim on that offensive chance. He had the tip in, but a little bit stronger effort might have just put that one through.
Leonard Smith is going to pick up that foul. 2 fouls in the game, and they're both on the Raiders. Wineglass is going to check out here as number 20, C.J. Polite, into the game. Polite, number 20, but now it goes to the point guard, Sykes again, and he sets up the offense. Sykes from Chicago Marshall High School. Down to Gudovsky. Out high again. Now to the corner and out of bounds. Another turnover as Sykes wasn't sure where he was on the court as he was out of bounds.
Cardinal rule in basketball. Always know where your feet are, especially near the baseline.
Way down in that corner, you got to watch out. Left corner there for Sykes. Back the other way, it's Nelson Ali. Down low, Jambo. He's right back in the game, and he dribbled. Behind him was Polite with some defense, but now he turns it over.
He can't believe it.
Trailblazers, 11:30 to go here in the first half. Trailblazers trying to hang tough here and weather the early storm by the Raiders and hopefully get some offense going. Joseph into the front court, throws it away though. It's another turnover, and there's too many of those early on here.
Gudovsky waited for the ball to come to him.
3 ball is off the mark. Polite with a strong rebound to Sykes, and here come the blue and white now. It's blue basketball, and Joseph hands the ball between the circles to Princeton Stewart from Chicago Corliss High School. Stewart to the top of the key. Polite to Sykes. Sykes got a step, kicked it to the corner. Good D here, man-to-man by the Three Rivers College squad.
Suffocating.
To the right corner it goes, up and in, and it's a 3 ball by Joseph.
And finally got a good look. Great defense by Three Rivers. But
Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Great movement off the ball.
15-13 now, thanks to that first three of the night by the Blazers. Down to Meyer it goes. Gudovsky behind him. Meyer might have walked. Good. And one. And it looked like he took an extra step and a half there.
Switch pivot feet and got the up and under. But no call. He goes to the line.
And that foul's going to be on Joseph, it looks like. That'll be the first Lewis and Clark foul. And Meyer go for a three-point play. Free throw in the air, and it's good. The three-point play makes it 18-13, back to a 5-point game.
Talked about in the pregame a little bit about getting the little things done, and it's nice to see almost 10 minutes into this game, only one team foul for the Trailblazers. Turnovers
are mounting up a little bit here. They need to take care of the basketball the next 5 minutes or so, with the 10-minute mark hitting now, halfway through the first half. A quick 10 minutes of play, and it's 18-13. Polite free throw line jumper, no. Long rebound, Three Rivers with a 5-point lead back the other way. Into the front court it goes quickly here to Nelson Ollie, now to the baseline. And a blocking foul on Weinglass as he didn't move his feet there.
That's a tough foul to take, because there's just got to slide down and cut off the man. And poor foul.
Weinglass will pick up his first. 2 team fouls each way now. Here's Sample with a step. Glass and good as Sample made his move on the left side.
Every guard on the floor has shown that they can dribble drive and get into the paint. Help defense is going to have to cut off that baseline.
20-13, 7-point lead now. Sykes will spin outside. Trailblazers will make some more changes here in a moment. To the baseline, though. Shot blocked away and out of bounds, and it'll be Lewis and Clark basketball. And Trailblazers will bring some subs in. Milos Petrovic, one of those subs into the game. Milos, 6'9" freshman. Stephen McCarty into the game, too, from Detroit, Michigan. And McCarty has it here. Number 25. Out high, now inside, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Sample. Sample tried to take the charge there, but he'll pick up his first foul. 9:04 to go here in the first half. 20-13. Trailblazers need some points here. Maybe a little run of sorts. Left hand, good. Nice spin by Weinglass.
Great work on the block. Took his time and read the defender, made a nice little spin move, and need that to keep happening.
Couple stops on defense would help now. Jambo, though, 3 the other way, and he's back at it with a tray.
He's hit from both sides, inside, outside. Gonna have to play him a lot tougher.
3 threes now. Weinglass inside, and it's knocked away at the last minute there by Brandon Strickland. And now the Raiders make a change, up by 8 points, 23-15. Trailblazers ball under their basket, and the trigger man will be Stewart. And Stewart will throw it into the three-point line. Back to McCarty it goes, and they reset it.
Joseph had a look from the perimeter, but the reset, and nobody's there.
Little give and go and pick and roll, but the roll wasn't there, and back come the Raiders. To the left corner, Sample inside. Looking to the top, he finds an open guard, Nelson Ollie. Ollie swings it to Jalen Lacey, who's into the game. Lacey bobbled it in the lane, and back come the Trailblazers. 3-on-2 if they hurry, and they're going to have an offensive foul. Sample does draw the charge this time.
That one was close, but a 2-on-1 there could have given it up and take the easy 2. Took it himself, and you risk that.
Started out as a 3-on-2, then it still was a 2-on-1, and turns out it's a Joseph foul, his second. And each team with 3 fouls now as Sample takes the charge. Raiders up by 8. They could make it a double-digit game here now. 7:40 to go till halftime. Inside, blocked away. Good defense, help defense by the Trailblazers. They knock it out. And Coach Dion Thomas calling a defensive play here on the inbounds for the Raiders. Strickland for 3. It's good. 33 hits a 3.
That one again wide open, rattles in, and Trailblazers need to make something happen on this possession.
5 threes now for 3 Rivers. Looking for their 9th win of the year, and they're going to have a steal and go the other way again with an 11-point lead. Into the lane, up and under, and it's good again. Spreewell with a bucket. Timeout, Lewis and Clark, and we'll take a break with 7:09 to go. The Raiders on a roll, 28-15 on LCTV.
You bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors, you never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
Back at George Terry, Riverbend Arena, Lewis and Clark Community College with John Newman, Brent Birkland with you here, and the rest of the crew and John and I. Happy holiday season. Christmas break coming up here on January 3rd. Lewis and Clark scheduled to go to ICC. That's always a tough road trip on a Thursday the 3rd. And then on the 7th, Shawnee will be here, a Monday night back here. That'll be the next home game for Lewis and Clark, January 7th. So it'll be a while.
And you want to take a win into this break. And so when you come back, you've got something to really work with.
Try to build off of something. It's 3-7 right now for the Trailblazers. And after the timeout, to the glass. Shot no. Follow, stripped away, and they'll reset it back to Sykes. Sykes between the circles, gives in the corner. Down low, Godofsky back into the game. Now a little drive here, and he uses a pick, and Stewart lays it in.
Godofsky got away with one there. Circled around, held 2 defenders, but if it goes through the hoop, it works.
28-17 now. Trailblazers again needing a couple of stops here as Meyer has it, stripped away. Good hands by Sykes and a good pass. Good, and 1 as he passed it up the floor to Sam Taylor.
Exactly what you want to see from the Trailblazers. Great defense on one end and smart play on the offensive end.
Great diagonal pass, and Taylor was on the move. He had a step or 2 on the defender, and that defender is Sample with his 2nd foul. Taylor's going for a 3-point play, and the Trailblazers going for a 5-0 run after the timeout. It was 28-15. Now it's 28-20. We'll see if they keep it up as Taylor's 3-point play is good.
And now tough defense here from the Trailblazers.
Meyer open, left elbow, shot missed, got his own rebound. That shouldn't happen, and the shot no. Jambo with a follow. It's no good, and the Trailblazers survive that and come the other way.
Very lucky there.
3 ball is good at the other end. It's Sam Taylor again.
That's 6 straight points for him, and Trailblazers right back in this one.
8-0 run for Lewis and Clark, thanks to Taylor, as you mentioned. He's got 8 in the first half, 6 for Godofsky. 3 the other way is no good. Rebound Lewis and Clark. Can get it a little closer now. Taylor thought about another 3. It is going up. He missed it. Rebound Sykes inside. Good feed and off the glass and in for McCarty.
You like to see the confidence there in Taylor. Had a good look, but great offensive rebound. And this run continues.
But Deion Thomas calling a timeout a couple of minutes ago at 28-15. Now it's 28-25, so a 10-0 run, and now a timeout the other way, John.
And not happy on the Three Rivers bench. I mean, Gene Bess expects a lot more from his teams, but if Trailblazers can get out and run, they can match up with anybody. And these last few possessions, the Trailblazers are the quicker team, and the ball bounces their way. They've got a great shot.
So now it is 28-25. Quick 10-0 run. Really, it was quick. Taylor with a three-point play and then a three-point shot. Here's Meyer with it out of the Three Rivers timeout. Meyer to the front of the rim, and a foul is called. And it'll be free throws. Godofsky's going to pick up the foul, it looks like. And Meyer got a step on him, and then Godofsky fouled him, and that will be his first.
It's the second time Meyer's gotten the no call on the walk underneath.
This one's up, and the free throw rolls off the rim. Meyer, 5 points here early in the game, first half. 11 for Jambo to lead the way. This free throw is good. Now 6 points for Meyer. A good compliment down low. He's got some size. 6'9" freshman from Jackson, Missouri.
And both can come out and shoot the jumper too.
5 minutes to go, under 5 to go here in the first half now. 29-25. To the right corner, Jambo out there guarding Sam Taylor, and out of bounds. Taylor stepped out.
It's not the matchup you want to see if you're Sam Taylor.
Weinglass in for Godofsky here. Coach Deion Thomas making a change. And the Raiders bring it up into the front court, leading by 4. All the way down, it's knocked away as they collapse there on D. And now kicked out of bounds by the Raiders, and they say it was out on Lewis and Clark, and I think they're going to change it. The referees discuss it and get the call right. That's good. Lewis and Clark ball. A lot of traffic there, and a pass across, and went off for the Raiders.
Good to see the refs working together. Nice move.
McCarty with a good move out to Taylor. Now the top of the key. 3, and it's good as Stewart will hit.
1 point game now.
Stewart hits a 3. It's 29-28. Down low it goes, knocked away and out of bounds. It's going to be Lewis and Clark ball.
3 good defensive possessions by the Trailblazers in a row, and have a chance to take the lead on this one.
Four-minute mark till halftime, and at halftime, be joined by Lewis and Clark's exercise science instructor, and head of that, Shane Callahan. So Shane Callahan, our guest at halftime. Here's a bucket and one. Reverse for Brandon Strickland. Nice move as he protected the ball and put it in.
And just athleticism at its best. And it's hard to find good defense for that.
Stewart will pick up his first foul. Only had 9 fouls in the game total. And the free throw is up and in. That's a 3-point play off the bench for Brandon Strickland. He hit a 3-ball earlier, so he's got 6 off the bench. 3-point play makes it 32-28. Trailblazers had gotten it down to 3, then down to 1. Now it's back to 4 with that 3-point play.
Sykes wanted a foul there, didn't get it.
Sykes gives it on the wing here to Stewart. Now McCarty driving on Sample. Stripped away, but a foul there as reaching in was Strickland. Looks like it will be 33. We'll see. 33 with a reach, and that'll be his first. 5 team fouls each way. 5 and 5, and 3:28 to go. Lewis and Clark will.
Oh, Taylor wide open.
Now they throw it into McCarty. Now Weinglass underneath. Triple teamed and a foul. 3 defenders there, and Sprewell with a foul. And the fans from Poplar Bluff down below don't like it. They brought a fan bus and about 30, 40 fans down below.
That's a long trip to take.
Long bus ride. There's a shot missed in the corner. Back the other way. All the way up and under, and it's good again as Strickland runs the floor and lays it in.
You never want to see a 3-on-1 when you're defending.
Strickland from Memphis, Tennessee. Good job off the bench. He's now got 8. Here's a steal, and they wanted a foul. Lewis and Clark wondering about that. Sample missed it. Weinglass will pick it up in a 6-point game. Deion Thomas still talking it over with the referee. McCarty for 3. Nope. Long rebound. Stewart will keep it alive to Weinglass. Weinglass trying to hand it off. He threw it to nobody as he got stuck, caught in the air, and instead it's going to be a foul on Lewis and Clark's Sam Taylor.
And Taylor got lucky on the defensive end. He thought he got fouled on the possession before, chirping at the referee, not playing defense.
A Weinglass getting stuck like that, and he's just put the ball up that close to the basket.
Yeah.
If it gets blocked, it gets blocked, but
Always
there's a drive up and off the glass. Sample for 2.
All 5 on the floor for Three Rivers. So take that dribble drive.
And we're going to have a whistle, and a technical foul is going to be called on Weinglass, it looks like here, and too much chatting with the referee by all of the Trailblazers really right now.
Just mental mistake. And what was a 1-point game is now 8.
Weinglass will pick up his 2nd personal on the technical foul. Jambo hits the free throw, and here comes another. He's got a dozen. Jambo up and in again. Just like that, 38-28. Back to a 10-point lead. Last 10-point lead, well, actually it was 13-point lead, 28-15 when Lewis and Clark called a timeout earlier, about 5 minutes ago. 2:20 to go till halftime. Sykes with the basketball, looking around, driving again on Sprewell. Back to the 3-point line. McCarty gets it knocked away. A foul there, no call. Now Sykes on Sprewell, and Sykes will be charged with a hand check.
That was coming down the other way, and got to call that on both sides. But
Sykes with his first.
Got to make sure if you're the Trailblazers, you don't commit those frustration fouls.
And to the line goes Allende Sprewell from Orlando, Florida. 2 minutes exactly remaining on the clock here. 2-minute warning. And up and in it goes for Sprewell. As Three Rivers getting some free throws now and leading by 11, 39-28, and
their own 10-0 run.
Need to stop the bleeding here. Two minutes to go and 39-28. This one's short. Conert back into the game with the rebound. .155 to go as the Trailblazers have the basketball. We head toward halftime. Gudovsky and Meyer banging down there. Gudovsky has it. Glass and good for the big man.
Another beautiful finesse move on the block. Great touch. Great defense by Sykes.
Down low to Meyer, out to Jambo, and he traveled Going to head the other way on the turnover here, and it's 39-30 with 1:32 to go. Trailblazers getting ready to throw it in and getting ready for some more here as Sykes will bring it up the floor. Front court now with 1:24 to go till halftime. Konert out to Sykes. Lob to Godfrey underneath, lost the handle, and they say it was tipped out by the defense. Godfrey says it was a foul. Shot clock at 20. Throw it into Sykes, high off the glass. No, rebound though for Joseph. They look for Godfrey again, down to him, give and go. And the shot missed in there on a fadeaway by Stewart. Here's Meyer the other way. Good and one. Godfrey not set down there on the block.
He got to the spot but just couldn't stop his momentum. Unfortunate foul.
Another three-point try. This one will be John Meyer, the 6'9" freshman. 41-30. He could make it a dozen, and he does. 42-30 as he hits.
Trailblazers need a good possession here. Could also had position in the block.
Konert driving, looking inside. Instead, they keep it outside. Three-point line, and it's going up. It's a two, long two. It's missed there. Rebound loose on the floor. It'll go the other way. Joseph with a miss. Raiders back. Meyer underneath. Blocked away. Good D under the basket there by Joseph. Here they come. Three ball for Sykes. It's good.
He's been looking for that shot the entire first half. Finally caught it open.
42-33 our score now. Big three by LC there. Jambo with a move on Konert. Blocked away. Help defense there. Godfrey the other way. Free throw, or I should say, from half court, it's Sykes at the buzzer, and no good. It is halftime, and our score, the Raiders 42, the Trailblazers 33, here on LC TV.
Hello and welcome to the Lewis and Clark Minute. Today we're going to check out the music program with Dr. Teresa Crane.
Have you always wanted to learn how to play the piano? Maybe you wanted to learn Beethoven's Für Elise. Or maybe you like a more popular style like Jim Brickman. Or maybe you like jazzy blues. You can learn all this and more right here at Lewis and Clark Community College.
This has been your Lewis and Clark Minute.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. As a parent, you want to make sure that your child knows how to deal with bullying when they see it happening. And chances are they want to help, but they don't really know how. Well, teach them that the best thing to do is calmly walk away, find a teacher or other adult, and speak up. And do your part. Be that adult they can talk to and trust will listen. Join me to help stop bullying. Go to stopbullying.gov to find out more.
It's halftime of the men's game. I'm Kent Scheffel, and alongside is Shane Callahan, the coordinator of the exercise science program here at Lewis and Clark. Shane, cold weather, it's time to move in. That's also a time to put on the weight, I guess.
Absolutely. You know, the holidays make it easy for everyone. Everybody's cooking and cookies and all that stuff we like to indulge in for the next month, so it's a difficult time.
The holidays are a very nasty time when it comes to weight. Should people even try to control it?
I'd like to say no, just enjoy yourself, but you know, it's a pacing process, unfortunately, and this type of year we kind of let our hair down and just say it's the holidays, let's indulge. It just makes it harder after the new year kicks, and that's always the trick there.
And I say coordinator of the exercise science program, what some people may not realize is that also involves nutrition.
Absolutely. Part of the curriculum is the biology and nutrition program, and then we touch on it in various classes, assessment, prescription, special populations, but we talk about carbs versus fats and proteins, all the fad diets, you know, how to modify your activity and your nutrient level to try and watch what we're doing through these holiday season.
Now, the bottom line is with the holidays coming, I know I'm going to have two important things. I'm going to have a lot of carbs and a lot of fats.
Right, absolutely. And that's, you know, that's pretty typical. We know that most people consume 3,000-4,000 more calories through the holidays per day on these big events with the family. So it doesn't take much. It adds up in a hurry. So we know that it's 3,500 calories for 1 pound of fat, which we talk about a lot in class. So, you know, it's really easy to ingest. You know,
so you're telling me I've got to burn 3,500 to lose a pound of fat?
Roughly, yes. And it seems very easy, right, with the math.
You're the most depressing guest we've ever had on.
I'm sorry. It's terrible, isn't it? You know, it's so quick. If you add up, if you sat down and saw what you ate, ham and gravy and indulge in any libations or anything else that you want, you can very quickly accrue 2,000 calories. And to burn 2,000 calories on a treadmill, say you're 200 pounds, you'd be walking on that treadmill for probably 3.5, 4 hours at 4 miles an hour to even be in the ballpark of burning that many calories, just to put it in scale. So, you know, the system's set up to fail. We have high-calorie food, and then most of our jobs, we're at our office sitting around, and most people are sedentary or driving or these types of activities. So you really have to start making some small changes and be cognizant of what you're doing.
So what's the trick going to be? Obviously, I've got to eat less. Am I going to have to exercise even more during the holidays?
You know, the way I explain it to my clients and the students, it's a game to me. So days that I have heavier activity days. For instance, we played dodgeball in class yesterday. So we played dodgeball and I worked out. So that was a day that I felt like I can indulge a little bit more. So it's kind of it's just a scale. What am I doing for the day? How much activity? How do I burn this stuff off? Days that I sit around and do nothing, I really try and monitor what I'm doing.
So you played dodgeball and you worked out. I walked up a flight of stairs.
So it's a little bit different there, right, as far as what's going on. It's pretty easy. We recommend with our clients heart rate monitors that do calorie burn, just so you can see. So even if you wore a heart rate monitor one day and you could see your activity, chart it out. There's lots of little programs now. You can plug it in, interface it with your computer. It'll show you what calories you're burning, what fats, what proteins, so on and so forth. And then make a small change or two and see. So in the long of it, you've got to expend 500 calories basically a day. And then you do that for 7 days. There's your 3,500 calories, which isn't that much.
Now, you mentioned treadmills earlier. I do get on the treadmill almost every day. Is that going to do what I want it to do when I've got this belly that keeps growing?
It does, and, that's good you're on the treadmill. Most guys aren't cardio people, so the benefits of the cardiovascular system are obviously there to be on the treadmill, but it's great while you're doing it. You're burning calories, your basal metabolic rate rises temporarily. The thing that people exclude, especially females, is the weight training portion. So if you get more muscle mass, get that body composition, body fat number lower, the more calories you burn all the time. So then the diet, you get a little more leeway. So when you're on a treadmill, you spike up for an hour, half an hour, and then you go back down to baseline. If you add some lifting with it, get more muscle tissue, you essentially rev up the engine and it burns calories all the time.
We've been talking some about the holidays. Let's talk some about your program. If I'm a student, what's involved in the exercise science program?
If you talk to my current students, after dodgeball, they all say it's the best program ever. But, at the end of the semester, they work really hard. So exercise physiology is obviously our staple type of, it's a harder class in the curriculum. But you learn all about the energy systems. You learn about training modalities. You learn about plyometrics, nutrition. We do the NFL Combine down here in the gym with the laser cones. So You do that into conversion of anaerobic power. So you really learn the nuts and bolts in there. And then strength training class, you're in the weight room at least one day a week, sometimes a couple weeks in a row. You learn about the psychology of exercise. There's a class devoted to that because, as you know, everybody knows you should be active. Nobody doesn't. So why do people choose to be active or not? And then we have special populations where we come in with the children. We do wheelchair basketball. We do visual impairment activities. So it's really designed to give a potential student a look. In all 8 courses, they get a little snapshot of one field you could be very specified in. So if you wanted to do physiology, great. If you wanted to do behavior, you could go to grad school, get a PhD, and do all that stuff. So you get a wide array of spectrum of what you're doing there.
Good courses to stay in shape. Ultimately, though, the goal is to find a job in the field.
Right, right. And, you know, in our field, especially now, healthcare changes and such, you're starting to get this trend of people going on the preventative side instead of after you have an issue in nursing care and rehab. You know, the money saved up front is, I think for every dollar you spend, you get a $3 return if people would just get more active. So here on campus, we formed the Interprofessional Collaborative Group, which is a collaboration of dental hygiene, Ashley Harris in occupational therapy, exercise science, Jeff Bernardos with the cafeteria stuff and food services. And we're trying to come up with a health and wellness program for our faculty, staff, students, administration to really push this stuff. And maybe the hope is you can drive down insurance costs and save everybody some money.
Talk some about the career opportunities in the field. You'd mentioned, obviously, you're working full-time at the college. You also mentioned clients.
Right.
The bottom line is you're still working privately as well with individuals. Mm-hmm. What's the field like for graduates?
Field is projected 50% growth in the next 10 years. Again, it's just everybody, doctors included, are seeing the significance of pushing this kind of wellness movement is what we want. So trainers are huge. I get emails, you know, once every week or so, Senior Services Plus, the Y in Alton, Edwardsville, that are talking about we need trainers, we need people to come in and educate. I'm more on the behavior side now, so I do a lot with athletics. With Alton High, we work with baseball, and I do the sports psychology, and then another guy does the training. But I still do work with clients individually once in a great while. But our candidates would come out, they could train, they could work in corporate fitness, they could be fitness directors. I actually had a student open up her own facility over in Missouri, which is pretty neat. That was the first time for me. I had a student create an adapted position in one of the local school districts to do IEPs and work with individuals with disabilities. So, I mean, it's the sky's the limit. It's kind of the double-edged sword. The field is broad enough you can almost do anything related, but it's almost too broad in that we need to be taken more seriously and have maybe a bar exam at the end, something to consolidate what a knowledge base or your skills base is, and we're working towards that. It's just difficult.
And one of the things you're also working toward is an agreement with SIU Edwardsville so that your students can easily move on and get that bachelor's degree.
Yeah, we have the 2+2 with Missouri Baptist currently, so you would transition out, and then you would come straight back to our campus where Missouri Baptist instructors would come here, and then we're finalizing a 2+2 with SIU. So you would take all my courses, go in as a junior level status with SIU, and in the degree with the two coupled is unparalleled because you get the application with me and you get the science and the clinical stuff with the university. So it's really a unique situation.
Shane Callahan, the coordinator of the exercise science program here at Lewis & Clark, has been the halftime guest. I'm Kent Scheffel. We have more men's basketball coming up for you in just a few moments. Stay with us.
Hello and welcome to the Lewis & Clark Minute. Today we're going to check out the radio broadcasting program and WLCA with Mike Lemons.
Have you ever listened to your favorite radio station or your favorite disc jockey and say, you know, I could do that? Or maybe you're the type of person who says, I could never do something like that. Well, with the help of first-year mass comm student John, we're going to show you just how easy it is. Each voice intro starts with talking about the band that just played, and we add a station identifier. Next, you want to offer some information that may be of interest to your audience. And finally, tell the listeners what the next song is, who sings it, followed by another station identifier. John will do one live now.
Silver Sun pickup substitution on WLCA. The Big Pink released their debut album called A Brief History of Love. The single is off that album. It's The Big Pink with Dominoes. It's on College Radio's Best 89.9.
This has been your Lewis & Clark Minute. Morrissey Construction Company is a general contracting firm that specializes in housing, historic renovation, educational, and commercial construction. For 60 years, Morrissey Construction has exceeded client expectations by completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget while providing quality construction services. Maintaining good relationships while placing the client's building investments first has helped the company build a reputation as a trustworthy contractor with a multitude of repeat clients. For more information, visit morrisseyconstruction.com.
Bring out the action hero in you. Fuel up right and get energized. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
Basketball, John Newman and Brent Birkland back with you here, and our halftime score 42-33 in favor of Three Rivers. They jumped out to a double-digit lead. Lewis and Clark made a run, made it a one-point game at one time, but then the Raiders go on a run again, John.
Some streaky shooting for the Trailblazers. Missed some easy shots, but also great guard play by both teams, and that was really one thing that Trailblazers needed to go their way, but great defense by Three Rivers has stopped the driving ability from the Trailblazer guards.
5 threes for Three Rivers. 3 of those threes from Jambo. He got off to a great hot start, and he scored 13 in the first half.
When you have size like his, when you can step out and hit a jumper, mid-range and perimeter, you create such a defensive matchup for any team. And to put your length out there to guard him, you're taking away the help defense that lets the guards dribble drive and get easy baskets underneath the basket.
And he's 6'10", compliment John Meyer at 6'9", scored 9 points. As for the Trailblazers, 8 points each for Godofsky and Taylor. Taylor went on a little run there. Godofsky and some other big guys have had some chances around the basket.
Yeah, the half court has been really, as far as the Trailblazers go, their strong suit this game, which you don't see very often. But Godofsky underneath has been a treasure tonight.
And the first 10 minutes, a lot of turnovers. The last 10 minutes, it seemed like Trailblazers cut down on those turnovers. Let's go down to the floor, though, and see what the next 20 minutes will bring. The second half getting ready to get started here as the teams huddle up and they get ready to go. 20 minutes on the clock, and here we go with the Trailblazers down 42-33 here with the second half getting ready to start, and it's Trailblazers basketball as we begin things here in the second half. Let's see where the game takes us from here. The Trailblazers controlling the basketball as they start. Again, down by 9. They throw it underneath. Weinglass there. Double team. Back to the three-point line. In and out on that three ball. It almost went down for Sam Taylor, but he still has 8 points. Second half. Trailblazers did get 3 threes. Godofsky with a quick foul. He left his feet to try to block the shot, and that's his third foul.
He's not happy about it, but when you leave your feet, you're going to get called every time.
And unless it's a obvious clean block, you're going to get that foul, and he did get his third. And free throws already 27 seconds into the second half. Sprewell misses the first one, though. He had 5 points in the first half, one of the starters for Coach Gene Bess. And this one's up and in to make it 43-33. There's that double-digit lead again. 10-point game.
Interesting that Sprewell not on Sykes to start this half. That was the matchup to watch in the first half.
They were going toe-to-toe, nose-to-nose. Inside, Godofsky blocked away. Big block there by Sprewell with some good help defense by the Raiders. And Trailblazers already making a change here. Polite in for Godofsky, who has those 3 fouls.
6'3" Sprewell going up against Godofsky, the 7-footer. Hard to take a block like that.
He can get up there, Sprewell. Here's Taylor backing it up. Shot clock will run out. It's a turnover, and not paying attention to the shot clock. Coach Dion Thomas yelling. You could hear it from up here. 43-33 our score now.
Again, just those little things that can take a 10-point lead into a close game.
Trailblazers with the man-to-man defense. And again, we've mentioned it many times, they need a couple of stops here. Now we have a foul, though, and could be Weinglass. We'll see about this one. If it is, it would be his 3rd foul. But I think it's going to be Sykes instead. The guard will pick up his 2nd foul. Marlin with foul number 2. And to the line again. This time it's Sample. And it's missed. And we've seen already Sprewell and Sample, the 2 guards, go to the basket just like they did in the first half.
And causing problems for this Trailblazer defense. They do not want to get into foul trouble with guards that can drive as well as these 3 Rivers guards can.
And the free throws already 2 for 4 here for Sprewell and Sample. So 2 out of 4 makes it 44-33, an 11-point game. Here's Sykes. Out high, they swing it to the left. Left wing 3. Nope. Weinglass with a long rebound, though. And they'll reset it with 18-15 to go in the game.
Need more movement off the ball.
And this one's knocked out of bounds. And Trailblazers not moving away from the ball at the moment, and we'll see if that changes here. Sykes looking for the ball. He gets it. He is guarded now by Nelson Ali, number 34. Sprewell guarding Taylor instead. There's a move into the lane. Jump pass to Sykes. Down to Taylor on the block. Taylor double teamed. Good ball movement to Weinglass. He missed it. Rebound Jambo the other way.
Polite gave the extra pass, but probably had the better look himself.
17:40 to go. Sample with a floating jumper. No, left it short. Trailblazers ball. And almost a steal. Now Weinglass bringing it up the floor to Sykes. Now Taylor in the corner. Good. There's a 3 for Sam Taylor. Taylor makes it 11 in the game. And now we have a turnover with 17:15 to go, and Godofsky back in, Konert back in.
Nice to see Sam Taylor. Good offensive play on one end and causes the turnover on the other.
(44-36) our score after that 3 ball, so it's down to an 8-point game. Goes from 11 down to 8. Godofsky in, up and in as he fired it in from the left block. The 7-footer gets up there. He shoots down at the basket. Godofsky, 10 points. Dimitri with defense now. Left hand Meyer. No. Jambo with a strong rebound, and he's fouled. Godofsky again fouling him from behind. That's 4, John.
And that's not where he wants to be. Konert had position underneath on Jambo, but didn't put his body on him. And Godofsky, good help defense, but can't be that aggressive.
And they took a risk in bringing him right back in because they sat him down with 3 fouls about a minute ago. He comes back in and picks up another one. Now he's got 4. Jambo hits his 14th point. Now he has another free throw. He's already the leading scorer for the season for this team, number 42. And he hits them both here. He's up to 15 points.
Pure shooter.
His last 4 have come from the free throw line as he made a couple of technical free throws in the first half. 46-38. Here's a pick and roll, and jam time for Polite with a move.
Nice cut from the perimeter. Found himself wide open. Love to see him throw it down.
46-40. Inside, Jambo gets it knocked away, and Three Rivers will throw it in under their own basket, leading by 6.
Mismatch there on Conert, but Conert moved his feet and got the block.
Polite finally on the board with that slam. And now a 3 coming the other way for Three Rivers.
Back to 9.
Three Rivers with a 3 ball, and it's 16 minutes to go, and Lewis and Clark almost turned it over. Conert hand the ball off. He got it back, and now a foul is called. Meyer will pick up the foul underneath.
Good job, Conert, staying with it. Scramble for the ball. And got the upper hand and needs to convert here.
Conert at the line. 49-40 score, and Conert misses the free throw. Halftime, it was 42-33. It's still a 9-point game here. 49-40. 15:52 to go in the game now. It's Conert fires up and in this time. Free throw is good. Back the other way, Three Rivers basketball. As they try to bump it up to a double-digit game again. 49-41. Three Rivers in the right corner. Sample on, driving on Sykes. Now it's out to Nelson Ali. Back to Eli Sample. Shot clock at 8. Ali takes a look at the clock. Sample now driving in. Finger roll good, but we have a foul away from the ball there. A legal screen will be charged by number 32. Away from the ball, Leonard Smith, number 2. His second foul.
Fortunate break for the Trailblazers and can get it a little closer here.
Conert to Polite, now to Taylor, swinging it left side. Conert inside, offensive foul. It's a charge.
Not quite sure about that one. That was
not that far under the basket.
That one's hard to take.
And the referee's still discussing it, talking it over, and now they're saying he was in the ring under the basket there. And it's going to be a blocking foul instead. They're going to change the call, and the veteran coach, Gene Bess, didn't like it. He's up off of his chair and talking it over with the official. Leonard Smith got a foul on each end, so he's now got 3 fouls.
Big free throws here.
Conert at the line. He puts it up and in. It's 49-42. He looks for another free throw here. He's at 4 points in the game now. Number 44 up and in again, 2 for 2. A little bit of a swing there as it was originally called an offensive foul. 49-43. Baseline shot in and out, no good. Meyer grabs the rebound. Offensive rebound, Sample to the hole, glass and good.
Conert in the same situation on the defensive end. If he would have planted his feet, could have drew the charge.
51-43, 8-point game. Three Rivers keeping their distance right now from Lewis and Clark. Shot missed, knocked out by the black and gold. It's Trailblazers ball under their basket. And Polite, Conert in the game. Also Taylor, Stewart, and Sykes. And here's the inbounds from Marlon Sykes. He throws it out high. Free throw line jumper, it's good. Open look for Sam Taylor.
Nicely done.
13 for Taylor.
Those wide open looks can get a little hairy sometimes. And good confidence to put it in.
6-point game. Sample gets his shot blocked away. Trailblazers up the other way. Conert all alone slams it home. The Trailblazers on a run and making some noise. 4-point game.
Good defense by Conert.
51-47. Raiders ball and the lead, and a curl there on the left elbow. Back to the top for three, and it's no good. Long rebound for Three Rivers, and they'll try another three. It's no good. Another long rebound.
Nobody out by the perimeter. Beautiful play.
Conert with a steal. Here he comes. Layup. Good.
Great couple of possessions there by Chris Conert. Came to play today.
51-49, 2-point game.
Meyer almost got called for a moving screen there.
All kinds of subs at the scorer's table. Spin move inside, back to the three-point line. Sample fires it up, missed it. Rebound, loose, it's going the other way. Inside, left hand, no good. A little out of control there by Stewart.
He had options.
Inside it goes to Meyer, and we're going to have a charge. Conert takes the charge, it looks like, from the Raiders.
Again, just a great couple of possessions by Conert on both sides of the ball. And this is the kind of game Trailblazers like to see, because getting the Raiders a little off their game, and if you want to get out and run, Trailblazers are one of the best.
Well, let's see if things change now, because Ibrahim Jambo checks into the game. So their leading scorer comes back in, 15 points. He hasn't scored a field goal in a while, just some free throws, but 12:40 to go in the game. It's a 2-point game now.
Took advantage of while he was on the bench, but now got to keep that intensity up and go at him.
Alex Taylor now into the game, number 30, I believe, for the first time. Joseph out there. Taylor gets his shot blocked. It goes to Alex Taylor. He rolls it to McCarty, who almost threw it away, but Sam Taylor to the top. Polite missed it. Rebound. Raiders the other way. 12 minutes to go, and a reach in there from behind. Looks like Joseph with a foul. It'll be his third.
Strickland bounced it off his foot, but the knock to the body causes the foul.
12 minutes to go in the game. Top of the key, they swing it to the right side. Strickland back to Sprewell, makes a move on the baseline. Glass, no. Rebound, Polite. Out to Alex Taylor. Taylor driving in. McCarty will try to finish it, but it's a foul first underneath.
And Trailblazers are fast, but getting a little out of control. And McCarty luckily came up with that one.
But 25 McCarty at the line. Stephen McCarty, 6-foot sophomore, will try to tie the game. Nope, free throw missed. Couple of slam dunks here, and Lewis and Clark getting the crowd into it and getting on a run and making it a game again.
The George Terry Riverbend Arena can get loud, and the team's playing well.
McCarty up and in this time.
Tonight is no exception. Oh, quick pass.
1-point game, 3-ball missed. Rebound, Trailblazers, they can take the lead. 51-50. Baseline, Polite up and in for the lead.
First lead since the very beginning of this game.
Polite makes it count there, and it's 52-51. Lewis and Clark. Sprewell inside, got hit on the arm, it looked like. No call. Trailblazers back the other way. Now McCarty driving inside, hands it off, knocked away by the defense. Alex Taylor cutting in there on the weak side.
Taylor's got to be careful there. Frustration going to get him in trouble.
And we're going to have a timeout on the floor with 11:06 to go. We'll keep it here. And, of course, time to begin thinking more and more about spring semester classes at Lewis and Clark College. Classes begin January the 14th, Monday the 14th. And to register, call the Enrollment Center. Still time for that. 468-2222. 468-2222. Or check out the website lc.edu here at Lewis and Clark. Trailblazers have the lead, John, 52-51.
Exciting swing here for the Trailblazers, getting out in transition and making their shots count and throwing Three Rivers off their game just a little bit.
Three Rivers led 51-43. It's a 9-0 run. Shot missed here, and Samples going the other way. So the Raiders haven't scored for a while since they led 51-43, 8-point lead.
Polite's playing great defense on Jambo.
10:45 to go as they set up the offense here. Nelson Ollie down to Jambo. Some help there, a double team.
Oh, he was.
And turn around and a foul is called.
Straight up there, but just a little flick of the wrist and gets called for the foul.
And Polite will be charged with his first. Jambo to the line where he is 4 for 4. And he ties the game, or actually 10:39 to go, and should be 52-52, I believe. Free throw in the air, no good, missed that one. Jambo hitting the first, missing the second. And it is tied up now at 52 all. McCarty to the right wing. Alex Taylor, Polite, little fadeaway. Back to Taylor it goes. Underneath, wild shot, no. Follow missed, rebound. Trailblazers still have it. Didn't finish around the basket, but they have another chance. Left corner three, good. It's Taylor with another tray.
Great possession there by the Trailblazers. Didn't give up on it. And that Alex Taylor, John Meyer matchup is very interesting to see.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Sam Taylor. 3 threes in the game now. He had 8 points at halftime. He already has 8 more, 16 in the game. And Lewis and Clark with a lead of 55-52 thanks to his 3 ball.
Scored 6 straight towards the end of the first half, and he's been feeling it all night on both sides of the ball.
Raiders get it down low, and there's Meyer who lays it in.
Alex Taylor tried to jump the pass there, but a little too aggressive.
McCarty the other way, long 2, and it's good. McCarty answers with a 2 of his own. 57-54, Lewis and Clark by 3.
Trailblazers shooters are getting into a rhythm, and that's always promising.
Tons of time left, 9 minutes to go in the game. And a 57-54 ball game. Underneath, it's Meyer. Lost it, double team there, good D. Here comes Sykes. Left side, McCarty is open, in and out. Rebound, Stewart though.
Nice job by Stewart to reset.
Stewart for 3, it's good! 3 ball for Princeton. Timeout on the floor, and the Trailblazers lead 60-54. Back in a moment on LCTV.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like greenbacks, cash like, I'm Johnny, cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Kasasa account. Kasasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Kasasa, you do. Do you Kasasa?
Don't just bank. Kasasa, only available at America's finest community banking institution.
Now the largest lead early in the game, probably 13 points early by Three Rivers. That was real early in the first half, but even in the second half they had an 11-point lead, double-digit lead at 44-33 at one point. Trailblazers have jumped in front. Their first lead, 52-51 here in the second half, but now they lead by 6, John.
And they're finally playing their style of basketball. They're out in transition, they're knocking down open shots. And if you're Deion Thomas, this is exactly what you want to see from your Trailblazers.
6 threes now for both teams, as Lewis and Clark has 3 threes here in the second half. Jambo fouled on a bump there by Conert, number 44.
It's a hard one to take for Conert.
That'll be his first foul.
Conert's played very well on the defensive end.
Strickland has it on the inbounds. Stewart will guard him. Now it goes to Jordan McGowan. 8:20 to go in the game. McCarty with some D as they throw it to the corner. Somebody lost Strickland. No good on the shot. Jambo will get the rebound, though. And he will look for a guard to reset it. Sykes tips it out of bounds.
Sykes not happy that's not Trailblazer ball, but played very good defense on the much taller Jambo.
Raiders bring it in again. 8 minutes to go in the game now. Pass goes out high. Nelson Ollie throws it to Jambo. 3, missed it. Meyer there for the rebound. He tipped it out of bounds, though. Lewis and Clark ball.
Great physical defense from the Trailblazers, and keeping the foul count down led to this 6-point lead.
Trailblazers a record of 3-7 on a losing streak, but trying to turn it around tonight. Sykes whips it to the corner. Alex Taylor throws it over his shoulder. No. Then he gets a foul on Meyer.
Taylor's out of rhythm out there. He's just does not look comfortable
on offense. Defense doing pretty good.
Very, very true. I mean, his size makes him a matchup problem, but just a little bit out of control on the offensive end.
Getting some good looks and some good passes around the basket, but not finishing it all. Meyer hits the free throw. He's up to 12 points. Meyer will try again. 60-55 now. Trailblazers by 5. Now it's a 4-point game. 60-56. Now they put the pressure on in the backcourt. Sykes will try to break the press, and he will.
The speed of Marlon Sykes.
And Taylor hits one there as he got an open look, though.
Just an easy jump shot. That'll build some confidence.
First 2 of the game, and it's back to a 6-point game.
Nice trap.
Meyer has it. Back out high it goes. Top of the key. With a reset here. Three Rivers ball. 6-point game. 7 minutes to go now. 7-minute mark. 3 for Strickland. Good. 33. Brandon Strickland with a big one.
Great defense by Conert. Just
3-point game. Sykes underneath to Taylor. Layup is good on a good feed from Marlon.
Great patience there by Taylor. Didn't go up right into the defense.
64-59. Jambo for 2. No. Meyer will get it. In a 5-point game, they send it to the 3-point line. No good. Out of bounds. Lewis and Clark ball up by 5 points.
A 3 like that, though, can be a momentum killer. Good job by the Trailblazer defense to come back on the next possession and play well.
Trailblazers were down by 9 at halftime, 42-33. They lead by 5 right now, 64-59. Lewis and Clark into the front court here. Sykes with it. McCarty lost it out of bounds. The pass going to the wing, out of bounds. 17 points is all in this second half for Three Rivers. They had 42 at halftime. Meanwhile, Lewis and Clark was at 33 at halftime. They have 31-17 in the second half so far.
Just the great defense so far by the Trailblazers.
Big second half here, outscoring them by 14 so far. Here's Sprewell inside, no. And a bump there, Stewart, Conert. Who's it going to be? Conert with his second.
That call came in a little late, and Deion Thomas not very happy. Ref underneath the basket didn't see anything wrong. Call came from the perimeter.
And at the line, Sprewell. Up and in. Sprewell will shoot again as Three Rivers tries to make it closer, and they do. 3-point game. Both free throws good. 64-61. It looks like we're headed for a good finish tonight. 6 minutes to go, exactly. 6 minutes on the clock. Throw it in the backcourt. Taylor's in trouble. Almost threw it away. McCarty has it. Jumper, good. McCarty for two.
Beautiful little floater. Didn't want to challenge the defense, just shot it right over.
66-61, 5-point game. Lewis and Clark looking for win number 4 here in game 11. Looking to be 4-7 at Christmas time. Out of bounds, out off of the defense, the Trailblazers, and would be a nice Christmas present to get this win here before the holiday break.
Most definitely. They're doing everything right now, and just gotta keep it going. Good defense by Stewart.
Out high, they send it to Sample, now gives to Sprewell. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Underneath it goes. Smith, little turnaround, good, over the rim and in.
Have to deny the post. You can do a lot of things, but you have to deny the post.
66-63, 3-point game, and the Trailblazers settle it down. They're trapping the ball. Sykes to McCarty. Almost walked. McCarty back to Sykes. 5 minutes left. And now a reach and a foul on Leonard Smith, his 4th foul.
And half court trap, but on the defensive third. Interesting defense.
Lewis and Clark will throw it in at their basket. Make that right in front of their bench, and they throw it in. Coach Deion Thomas calling the new play. Stewart with it. Out to Conert. Conert, free throw line. McCarty for 3. Nope. Stewart has it, and a little fadeaway. Blocked by Jambo down there.
Not a smart shot. Jambo plays very good defense on the post.
Nice move in there, and this one rolls off, and Meyer couldn't finish it. 4:24 to go. And they trap Sykes, or try to anyway, and Sykes dribbles out of it. Gives to McCarty, fouled on a reach in there.
The speed of Marlon Sykes and the lateral quickness of Ayonde Sprewell is one heck of a matchup.
McCarty at the line, 4:16 to go in the game. In the air, short, missed the front end of the 1-and-1.
Get back on D.
3-point game. Driving in, Sprewell, glass and good. Strong move there.
So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
1-point game, Sykes to Conert. Now underneath, losing it. I don't know how Stewart lost the ball, then traveling on Three Rivers. That was a strange combination there.
Conard had a look at the basket, gave up the extra pass to Stewart. Stewart loses the handle, and then a quick walk by Strickland.
Raiders back to defense. Trailblazers ball, and we have a foul. Number 34 on a hold there, and that'll be Ali with his second foul.
That's going to be a 1-and-1.
8 team fouls for each side as we play the last 4 minutes of the game. McCarty at the line. He just missed the front end of the 1-and-1. He's there again. In the air, and no good. Missed another one.
That's now just play good D.
Sprewell driving, stripped away, loose, and timeout as they grab the ball in the lane there. 32, Leonard Smith had control of it just long enough with 3:40 to go in the game. And it's a timeout on the floor. With 3:40 left, let's take a quick break. 1-point game. Back in a moment on LCTV.
Bring out the action hero in you. Fuel up right and get energized. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
With John Newman, Brent Birkeland back here. George Terry, Riverbend Arena. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go, and there's the score. What a ball game and what a finish we're in for here, John.
And the big lead early by Three Rivers did not say we were going to have this close of a game, but these Trailblazers fought back and have played very well on both sides of the ball, and they hold a 1-point lead.
Raiders will throw it in this 1-point game. Back to Jambo it goes. Trailblazers 66, Raiders 65. Raiders ball. Sprewell on the wing. Driving around McCarty, and a foul there as Sprewell beat McCarty to the bucket. And some help defense there, and a foul is going to be called. And it's going to be on, is it Sam Taylor?
I thought that was going to be Princeton Stewart.
Yeah, I didn't see Taylor near the ball, but he'll pick up his second foul. Sprewell will tie the game. And another one coming. Sprewell, 11 points. He's in double figures, and 2 for 2. He gives his team the lead back. Now a whistle in the backcourt. And we're going to have a timeout. It'll be a timeout for the Trailblazers, who now trail by 1 point. Still 3:27 to go. Back in a moment on LCTV.
College is hard. Damn, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education.
Right up here.
So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour
Lights there, darks there.
to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Find out how you can live united for education. Give, advocate, volunteer. Go to liveunited.org.
Do you wear this?
Packers.
Viking. Packers. Viking.
Three Rivers back in the lead, 67-66 for the old coach. Gene Bess, 40 years on the bench in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. And Coach Dion Thomas and the Trailblazers giving him a good fight tonight.
Very, very exciting game so far. And now the Trailblazers need to break this press. Man to man.
3:27 to go. Trailblazers try to get it in, and they do to Stewart. And back to Sykes it goes with 3:23 left. 1-point game, now Three Rivers with the lead. Sykes with a play to Godfrey, missed the shot, and it's going to be saved by the Raiders. Good play under the basket there. Free throw line, now 3-point line. Sprewell hits a tray, and he has come alive. Here in this second half, he has done some damage. Free throw line, 3-point line, defense, he's the player.
He can do it all, and the leader out there right now, and gonna have to design something to get the ball out of his hands.
We mentioned those guards have been driving to the basket. They can hit the threes too. They have 8 threes now in the game. Lewis and Clark with 6 threes. And now the Trailblazers gonna have to try to answer back again.
And they've done it time and time so far tonight, but only 2:55 left in this one. They're gonna have to, you can't get down 4, you can't trade baskets.
Again, spring semester here. Spring semester courses at Lewis and Clark. Right around the corner. To register for classes, call the Enrollment Center at 468-2222 or go online at lc.edu. That phone number again, 468-2222. Sam Taylor did it for a while for Lewis and Clark, but now it's Sprewell answering back for the Raiders. And both teams have 2 or 3 players in double figures, so some good balance. Godfrey with 8 points early. He's got 10.
Trap
now
on the inbound.
Yeah, they throw it in. And Sykes will bring it up again. To the right side, Stewart has it. 4-point game. Trailblazers had a lead, not anymore. Sykes misses a 3, rebound, Three Rivers. And we're going to have out of bounds, Lewis and Clark ball there in the corner. Trailblazers jumped in front 66-63. So that's a 7-0 run right now for the Raiders to take this lead here.
Godofsky's gonna come off. Polite back in. John Meyer guarding him.
They throw it in and fire it up. It's short. McCarty had the rebound and he was fouled on a reach in there. Foul's going to be on Ollie. That'll be his third. 2:32 to go in the game.
Great positioning by McCarty. Now he's got a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
10 different Trailblazers have scored. They trailed by 9 at halftime, 42-33. But jumped right back in it, and McCarty hits a free throw. He will shoot another one. He's got 6 in the second half. And in the air, good, 2 for 2.
Nice to see. He's been a little inconsistent tonight from the charity stripe. And great job there.
2-point game, Three Rivers with the lead and the ball. Here's Sprewell again, inside, glass, no, he missed one. Trailblazers could tie it. Here they come, Taylor inside, and he threw a wild pass that McCarty runs down. Stay under control here, 2 minutes to go in the game. 2 minutes. There's a drive and a foul is called. 34 again. It'll be Ollie again. This will be his 4th.
Like what I see, drive into the basket, getting some chances at the line. McCarty's got a chance for another. This will be 2.
9 points for McCarty off the bench. He looks for double digits here. Could tie the game. First one good. Another free throw coming for Stephen McCarty. Taylor with 16 in the game. McCarty double figures, but he misses the second free throw. So it's a 1-point game again. 70-69, Three Rivers. Down to Jambo it goes. Look out here.
Stewart's.
Jambo, turnaround, off the rim, no good.
A little bit of a mismatch there with Princeton Stewart, but great way to stick with him.
Taylor has it knocked away, but he grabs it. Sam Taylor now into Marlon Sykes. 1:27 left in the game. Polite out to McCarty. McCarty to Stewart. Now it goes to Taylor. McCarty. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 1:15 to go in the game. There's a strip by Sprewell, and it's Raiders ball. 1 minute to go in the game. Raiders have it. Down to Jambo it goes again. Here it comes up, and he missed another one under there.
Beautiful defense by Princeton Stewart again.
And a foul is called with 54.6 to go.
Stewart not letting Jambo dictate which way he was going to go. And has a chance for...
Polite at the line. Jambo had it at the left block. Next time down at the right block. Couldn't get him to fall, and now this free throw will not fall. Way off the mark. One more chance to tie it here at 70-70. It's in the air. It's no good. Rebound, Sykes up and in. Good.
Beautiful, beautiful play underneath by Sykes.
Lewis and Clark grabbing the lead back, 71-70. Sprewell has the ball in his hands, of course.
Almost a double dribble there. Oh, he got an edge.
Driving inside, and he's fouled. And Sykes wondering about the official there, but it's not Sykes with a foul, I don't think. Or is it? I guess it is his third foul. Thought it was some other Trailblazer sliding over. Sprewell at the line to tie it up. And he missed the first one.
Not happy with himself there.
But 37 seconds to go in the game. Sprewell for the tie. It's in the air. It's good. We're tied at 71-71. Lewis and Clark here at home. Three Rivers with a good battle on the road tonight. Sykes into the lane, fires it up. No, he missed it, and then a foul on McCarty, reaching in on Sprewell.
Nice thought by Sykes, but just put a little too much on the floater.
And Sykes has 5 points in the game, and he was looking for a big one there in a tie game.
He's played so tough. Guarding these Three Rivers guards, not an easy task.
16 for Sprewell. Now he's the leading scorer as he hits another free throw. With 18.6 seconds to go, Three Rivers takes the lead again, and they could jump up by 2, and they do not. And then Jambo over the back on the rebound.
That's another great play. Getting position.
Sprewell could not believe that he's missed 2 out of the last 4 free throws. 2 for 4. 72-71. Now at the other end, Polite, who just missed 2 free throws, is back. In the air, he missed it. He's missed 3 in a row. Can he tie the game with just 1 here?
One's all it takes.
17.8 to go. This one is good.
And he got it. I'll give him some confidence.
That's the one they needed. With 17.8, we're tied at 72 all. And now, Raiders ball with 17.8. No shot clock. Here they come.
Gotta stop the ball. Gotta stop the ball.
To the line it goes. Jambo at the top. It's good. 8.5 to go, and he buried it. Was it a 2? Was it a 3? I think he was on the line. It's a 2, but it has been a long, long time since he hit a field goal way back.
They're going to give him a 3.
In the first 10 minutes of the game, and it's going to be a 3 at the top of the key. How about that?
A dagger.
And he stepped up. He was kind of the trailer man there. And he stepped up, and he buried it, didn't he?
Had a little bit of a hop step. Didn't quite travel, but said it earlier, just a shooter like that you cannot leave open, and he made him pay.
What a ball game here tonight, and we still have 8.5 ticks to go. Trailblazers have a chance to answer here.
Got to go the length of the court. Going to have to draw something up to get, I would say, either Sykes, Sam Taylor, maybe
Stewart.
Maybe Princeton Stewart.
Stewart has a couple of threes tonight. Taylor has 3 threes. Sykes has a 3. 6 threes for the Trailblazers. 9 threes now for 3 Rivers.
Yeah, 4 3-point shooters out on the floor for the Trailblazers. Sykes is going to be your trigger man.
Here we go. Let's see who puts the ball in their hands. Probably Sykes will bring it up the floor. And with 8.5 seconds to go, this is it. Here's Sykes.
Going to make him go the length of the floor.
3-point game and a foul on. No, it's a timeout with 5.5 to go. They wanted it in the front court, John.
Strategic move here, but gives them a little, can draw something off the sideline. And again, just trying to make any opportunity you can for a shooter. And again, Sam Taylor's been hot from 3. Might try to see him flash to the corner and maybe flash to the top of the key. And you're only going to get one, maybe 2 chances with 5.5 seconds left.
Because if you miss the 3, and even if you get an offensive rebound, it does no good to put it up. You got to get it back out to the 3-point line.
Because you can't rest that you're going to draw a foul.
Right.
So a 3 ball is your best option. 5.5 to go.
5.5 seconds left. Trailblazers ball. There you see the time, the score, and there you see the huddle for the Trailblazers. As the Raiders bring out a couple of big guys, of course. Meyer at 6'9", Jambo at 6'10". They also still have Sprewell out there. What a game for him. And Leonard Smith, 32, a little bit of size. Also Nelson Ollie. For the Trailblazers, here they come. It is Stewart, Taylor, McCarty, Sykes, and number 20, Polite. Here we go. Sykes, throw it in. Deon Thomas is going to burn another timeout. He wanted to see how the Raiders were going to set up the D, I guess. The wheels keep spinning here.
If you have the timeout to burn, it's not a bad thing to do. See what kind of matchups you're looking at. And a good job by Deon Thomas.
So, Trailblazers take a timeout again, and we'll set it up again with 5.5 to go.
On pins and needles here.
Again, we've had some threes. The Raiders have 9 threes. Trailblazers with 3 threes in the first half, 3 threes in the second half. 2 threes in this second half by Sam Taylor. He has led the way for Lewis and Clark with 16 points. Here we go. 75-72, 3 Rivers by 3. Into the corner, Taylor blocked by Jambo, and it's 3 Rivers ball, and there's a foul. And how about that in the corner with the 6'10" Jambo coming at you.
And just made a great play. Saw the pass coming, anticipated, and great play on both sides of the ball.
Taylor breaking to the corner, and Sprewell at the other end, and we're under a second to go in the game, and this should do it. Sprewell at the line. Allende misses the first free throw. This is his 12th free throw of the second half. And it's in the air, and it's good. He puts it in, and that's going to do it. Lewis and Clark will lose a heartbreaker tonight, 76-72 to Three Rivers College from Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend, Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949, Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents, First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof, Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years, Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.